Would you give me the next 3 to 4 minutes of your time if I could show you how you could drastically change your finances over the next couple of months? So if you're watching this, you're probably, a consultant or a professional or just a career or business executive, maybe a pilot, accountant, lawyer, architect, engineer, whatever you are doing. But the fact is that you've been working hard, all right, for a number of years, maybe over a decade, maybe 15 years, and you're starting to notice that, look, I can't work this way forever. All right, there's a point in time that I'm going to have to slow down my pace of work, and you're not sure if your financial future is actually taken care of. So there's just that nagging feeling that doesn't go away. And I understand that. But you see, the problem is that we've been conditioned and programmed to work very hard for our money and then hand that money entirely over to a third party, either a financial institution, a fund manager, or a bank, to manage that wealth for us. And the point is, these guys are not actually obligated to act in your best interest. They are essentially conducting their business using your money and then paying you pennies on the dollar, for as interest for that money. All right. So what if there was a way that you could actually manage your money by yourself without having to hand it over to a third party and actually end up outperforming the brightest, the biggest, and the best hedge funds? Now that may sound far-fetched, but if I had not done this for the last 3 to 5 years, managing my money by myself 100%, I wouldn't have the moral or ethical standing to actually bring this to you. All right, so here's the fact. Number one, time is not on your side, because you know that you have to stop working at some point, or at least scale back the amount of effort you're putting into your daily job. Number two, if something happened right now that rendered you unable to continue working, there's no guarantee that you'll be able to put food on the table, to keep the lights on, to give your family the lifestyle that they deserve, or to actually take care of your financial future. And then on top of this, you are being charged extraneous fees by the institutions to manage your money and give you returns that are not even up to the inflation rate that we are currently experiencing in Nigeria or even globally. And might I even add that we're actually experiencing hyperinflation in our local economy in Nigeria. So what exactly is the way out? What I've found is how you can become a smart money manager by employing some of the secrets that I'm going to share with you. They're not so secret, but just that you're not aware of them. And I'm going to show you how you can, just a couple of minutes, maybe 10 to 15 minutes max every day, you can manage your money and end up outperforming the banks. I'm talking about making an average of 10 to 15% monthly profit or growth on your money, managing it by yourself every single month. All right, and I'm going to show you a very quick statistic right here so that this can hit home for you. So if I go over to the this Nairametrics site, it's just an article I saw that tracks the best performing mutual funds in Nigeria in 2023. Now I want to bring us over here, and you can see right here that the mutual funds in Nigeria printed an average of 19% right there in 2023. That's the entire 12 months. But what exactly was your actual return? Because if inflation is at 26%, let's even put it there. Let's not consider the recent craziness that's happening in the last couple of weeks and months. But if inflation is at 26% and you're getting a return of 19%, what has happened is that your money has just devalued by 7%. All right, so you're actually walking backwards, thinking that you're making progress. But let's even say that you were able to invest in some of the mutual funds that you can see on this table. All right, so we have an average of 19%, and even the best of them, which is equity-based funds, returned 49 points, about 50% return in 2023. But that's just like an outlier. Okay, so equities is probably the riskiest investment that you can do, and but just look at what's happening right now with the exchange rates going ballistic, and the prices of goods and services going through the roof. Do you think you'll be able to sustain your financial security just handing your money over to somebody else? All right, now I want to contrast this. If you were able to actually manage your money, if there was a way you could manage your money and make just 10% monthly growth, just 10% monthly growth on your money, month over month, month over month, for the next 3 to 5 years, where exactly would you be financially? And I'm going to show you how this is possible, and then I'll show you the steps that you can take to begin to do this, like I've been doing for the last 3 to 5 years. All right, so let's go over to a particular website that I love so much. It's called the Calculator site, and what I'm just going to do here is I'm going to put in $1,000. all right, so let's assume you have $1,000 in savings, or somewhere in a portfolio somewhere that you want to apply towards this particular freedom project we're talking about. Your initial investment is $1,000, and we're talking about a way which I'm going to show you how to manage your money 100% by yourself and make 10% per month. So let's put this on a monthly basis, and let's assume that we do this for just 1 year. Okay, when we do that calculation, you're going to come up with a total balance of $3,000, but your actual profit is $2,138, starting with $1,000. But what you've just done right here is that you've made 213% on your money in 12 months. This is outperforming the best mutual fund managers in Nigeria. In fact, if you took all your assets and put it in Stanbic IBTC Real Estate Investment Trust, which actually, this is crazy, made 113% last year, guess what? You will still have doubled that return managing your money all by yourself. So what exactly is this method I'm talking about, where you can actually manage your money by yourself, make 10% every month, and outperform the best financial institutions? I'm going to show you in a minute, but I want to show you what's going to happen if you extend this for 3 years and extend it for 5 years. So all I'm going to do is make this 3 years and click on calculate, and in 3 years time we are having a almost 3,000% increase. Your $1,000 without adding any extra money is now worth almost $31,000. That's almost a 31x on your money. 3,000% increase on your money. Okay, there is no investment on the planet that can give you this, and that's because somebody else is managing your money and making a killing and then giving you pennies on the dollar for that investment. But what if we made this 5 years? And this is where you start to see how this can become a source of financial security for you if you just learned how to do this. Now 10% is like the conservative average, okay, when it comes to what we're doing, because I'm going to show you one of our accounts where we are actually doing 20% per month. And now this is a financial analysis platform that tracks trades. So this is live, as you can see. I can refresh this, so you can see that it's a live tracking. FX Blue essentially helps you track your trading account. Okay, so what we've done here, I just want to zoom in right here so you can see the cumulative return over the last what's it, 530 days, yeah, 539 days that we've been managing this account. You can see this started 2022 September, and you can see that graph. The graph you're seeing right here is what I just showed you here. Okay, and this is how your financial portfolio can look like in 3 to 5 years or less if you are applying what we are going to show you how to do. But here's the kicker. Here's what I want to show you. All right, we've made a total of 2,784% on this account in that's less than 2 years. Okay, about 1.5 years on this account, but the monthly return here is 20%. So imagine if you were making 20% or maybe 15% per month on your portfolio. What kind of financial security would you be able to create through that? And the best part of this is that you only need to spend 10 to 15 minutes maximum doing this on a daily basis. Yes, you have to take responsibility because you are managing your money, but it doesn't have to affect your work, affect your business or your lifestyle. I'm going to show you how you can do this in 10 to 15 minutes every day once you have learned the skills and the strategies which the banks and the institutions are using to make a killing from your money and give you 3% per annum. So how would you feel if you were finally in control of your financial future and you could say predictably that in the next 3 years, this is where my net worth would have grown to, and you can say, you know what, I know I'm going to be able to afford to send my children to school. I know I'm going to be able to afford to retire and live a good life, a secure life. And I know that I will still have funds that are big enough to pursue my passions and to chase my dreams. If this sounds like something you're interested in, I would like you to click the link below this video and enter your details so that we can get in touch with you and show you how to proceed on the next steps. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video. I look forward to speaking with you and showing you how you can become a smart money manager. God bless.